Today I'm going to be going over 27 tips that you need to know and grow a garden to not only be a pro, but to get rich and know what the heck you're doing. Like tip number 1, which is whenever you have something from an egg, like a pet that you literally do not use, guys, it doesn't have to sit in your inventory. You can literally go in the Discord server and sell it. And this snail right here could sell for hundreds of millions of shekels. Yeah, let's get into the rest of the tips. And if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into it. Tip number 2 is that whenever you're in the shop, even if you don't want carrot seeds, just go ahead and buy them. Even if they're strawberry seeds, blueberry seeds, just stuff you genuinely do not need, just buy them anyways, because you never know the day when a quest comes and you're actually going to need that seed. Tip number 3 is that never, ever be in a public server when you guys have really huge and really good huge mutated fruits, because if you guys are in a public server, it is a very high likelihood that your huge fruits will get stolen. And tip number 4, coming right back to these shops, just like the seeds, always make sure that you are buying every single gear that you can. I don't care if it's watering cans, trowels, whatever it is. Matter of fact, especially watering cans, because guys, you are probably gonna need them one day. So just stock up, especially if you're rich, dude. Tip number 5 being, if you guys do want to get rich, there's 2 ways to do it right now. The first one is by using sprinklers and getting really huge fruit. And right now there's a glitch that basically means if you leave the game and leave for like 2 to 8 hours, your sprinklers will basically have the effect as they did for 2 to 8 hours. It's just a very OP kind of duplication glitch, but that method's probably going to be patched very soon. So if that doesn't work right now, what I would recommend doing is just staying AFK so all the weather events end up hitting your fruits, and also using sprinklers as much as you can. My 6th tip is never pick up big fruits until they get mutated, because hey guys, big fruits are cool. Yes, I picked up that big banana and just went against my tip, but if you guys have a big banana and you get it shocked, you get it wet, you get it gold, you get it frozen, all those mutations are just going to keep on increasing the value of the fruit. Tip number 7 is that if you don't have really good fruit in your garden, join a almost full public server, because then you don't have to walk all the way from this plot to the other side, which takes genuinely just way too long. And tip number 8 being, if you don't know what the best plants are right now, the only 3 good ones I would say in my opinion are the snail, which gives you an extra chance to drop seeds on harvested plants, the giant ant, which gives you a 10% chance that harvested fruits duplicate, and of course the most overpowered fruit in the game right now, the dragonfly, that turns random fruit into gold every 4 to 5 minutes. Tip number 9 is never buy seed packs with Robux unless you are a YouTuber or just genuinely actually rich in real life, because a lot of the times, and no, this isn't financial advice, but you're just going to end up losing your real life money and getting pretty worked up about it. Tip number 10 is don't have your garden too crowded. Guys, I'm not going to lie, I can't even count the amount of seeds that I have deleted just because not only do they look ugly, but it's actually easy to move around now that I've deleted those fruits. This is not grow a forest, all right? Yes, mine kind of does look like a forest, but this is not grow a forest, all right? This is grow a beautiful garden. Tip number 11 is before you sell your inventory, make sure that you have your important stuff saved, all right? Because you might end up selling something really important, like a frozen shocked watermelon. And speaking about frozen shocked watermelons, for number 12, it's usually don't sell these to the shop, because if you guys go in the Discord server and trade it, you will have a way higher chance of getting more money for it. And speaking about money, do you guys have money to buy seeds? Yeah, I do too, but the main problem is that they never spawn. So for tip number 13, instead of just waiting around the whole time waiting for fruit to spawn, you can just leave the game and then join back when a fruit comes in. And you may be like, oh, well, how am I gonna know? Join a fruit notifier server. I have one linked in my Discord server, and honestly, I might make my own because the owner doesn't want to like anyways, I'm probably gonna make my own, but for now I have the one that I use linked in my Discord server. Tip number 14 is never buy the grow all thing. It's just never worth it. I'm just that's it, never worth it ever. And for tip number 15, always make, am I at tip number 15? I don't know, I might be giving you guys an extra tip to be honest, but for tip number 15, always make sure to feed your pets, because I guarantee this guy's hungry. Yeah, but my dragonfly is very hungry, because if you guys don't feed them, they're not going to grow up and get more powerful. For tip number 16, I have to go all the way over to the gear shop. 1 second. Okay, but my 16th tip is to not neglect daily quests. Guys, they're really good and they give you seed packs that can give you basically any seed in the entire game. So make sure to do your daily quests, guys. They're actually worth it. And for tip number 17 is always remember that whenever the forever pack timer goes out, you have a free thing in the forever pack, and it very well could be something like a super seed or something good. So always make sure to check that out. And for tip number 18, when you guys are buying eggs, you can also use an egg notifier so you know when the bug eggs are in and the legendary eggs are in. And for tip number 19, it also relates to eggs. If you guys think that common eggs are just useless because the only actual usable eggs are the really good ones that I listed earlier in the video, it's actually not true. You guys should be placing down your common eggs because you have a decent chance to get a big, well, you have a low chance, but you have a rare chance to get a really big common animal that can still sell for a lot because guys, people love their big animals. So far, I haven't gotten any one of these, but if you guys have one, give it to me, please. Seriously, please. Tip number 19, also going off the thing of big fruits, is that if you guys use sprinkler, you actually have a higher chance of getting big fruits like this huge coconut I have here or this other huge coconut I have here. For tip number 21, it's always be in the Discord server because you will get updates, and even though you can't believe everything that's in the Discord server as I show the Do Big Studios website, that's crazy, but they do have a lot of very important stuff like here, like they just leaked the new tornado update and they show all the actual updates, including just announcements on up and coming updates like the lunar update that's coming up. And for tip number 22, it's literally just don't miss updates because they are very important. Like I'm telling you guys right now, the lunar event or whatever update it is when you're watching this video that's coming out is going to probably have a really good fruit that you won't be able to get again. So make sure to get your hands on it. Even right now, you guys may not realize that this hungry plant quest, most of these seeds are genuinely just not gonna come back. So make sure to get them while you still can. And of course, just, you know, be wary of the events coming up because they give you cool stuff. Anyways, for tip number 24, and I feel like I'm counting this wrong. Guys, am I counting this wrong? I genuinely don't know. But for tip number 24, and yes, we have like 2 more after this, but it's subscribe to me because I give you guys really good tips on to grow a garden. So of course, hit that subscribe button. And for tip number 25, and this one relates to trading, never offer first, because if you tell them to offer, you can be like, no, I want this much. No, I'm only gonna give this much money. And then just like that, you guys are just better off while trading. And for tip number 26, never ever buy seeds with Robux because they're just not worth it at all. And for my final tip, and this one may be the most important to you because it'll stop you from getting scammed, always record when you're trading, because if you don't record, you're cooked and you can easily just get scammed. So that is my 27 tips. I hope this helped you out. If it did, go ahead and subscribe and see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.